Nick, come quickly!
Oh, brilliant. I don't want to miss the season 1 finale of our favourite show.
And Nebraska's third favourite sketch comedy podcast.
I've got the popcorn and the beverages.
I switched the phones off.
I put the cat out.
Did you release the clowns?
No, I thought you were going to.
Oh, fuck.
Hello?
Hello, is that Andrew Latimer?
Yes, who's this?
My name is Dave, and this is a courtesy call from K2 Double Glazing, just to check that you're happy with your current windows and doors.
Oh, wow. What brilliant timing. Yeah, I'm glad you called.
What?
I'm glad you called because I was just thinking about getting the double glazing done, actually.
Really, Andrew? This is the first time in 10 years anyone's ever said that to me.
Well, it's a lucky day for you and for me because autumn's on its way and it's starting to get drafty. Wow, you read my mind.
No, I just read my script. Have you had a call from us before, Andrew? Are you keeping me on the phone to waste my time?
What? No, gosh, no. Why would I do that?
Well, Andrew, some people don't like cold calls and resort to childish games.
No, not me. I simply want some good quality double glazing.
All right, Andrew. Is this for an extension or replacing a couple of windows?
Oh, no. I need the whole house doing. It's going to be a big job. It's got 8 bedrooms.
Right. Andrew, now I know you're taking the piss.
No, really?
Oh, yeah, and I suppose you need your PPI sorting, don't you, Andrew?
Well, I do, actually. I've had about 5 credit cards on the go at one point, and I'm pretty sure they've all had insurance I didn't need. But, I mean, you can't help me with that, can you?
No, and I can't help you if you've had an accident in the last 5 years that wasn't your fault.
Oh, that's a shame, because...
Right, that's it. I'm putting the phone down now, Andrew. I don't know how you sleep at night when you play nasty pranks like this on people who are just trying to earn a living.
But...
You interrupt my workday...
You called me.
And then start spouting nonsense about how desperate you are for double glazing and what a big throbbing house you've got. Well, people like you make me sick, Andrew.
Hello? Oh, dear. Oh, what did I do to offend him? Oh, I know. I should have asked him to call me Andy.
Release the clowns. Right, Mrs. Peabody. Is your seat at a sensible height?
Yes, Mrs. Ransom.
Pedals at the correct distance?
Yes?
Then we can begin the test. Off you go. A nice start, Mrs. Peabody. You play the cinema organ very well.
Thank you, Mrs. Ransom.
Let's accompany Nosferatu with some basic maneuvers. Left. Right. And reverse. On to hazard perception. I'll hold up these cards. What's this?
Flying popcorn.
This?
Juvenile delinquents.
And this?
The rise of talking pictures.
Excellent.
What?
I forgot to test your eyesight. Read those letters over there.
I-N-T-E-R-M-O. Intermission. I'm on.
We'd better do a hill start. In your own time. Well done. You've successfully risen up from the orchestra pit.
Does this mean...
Yes, congratulations, Mrs. Peabody. You've passed.
Hurrah!
Mrs. Peabody, what's going on?
I'm going to chase those Keystone Cops. Woohoo!
Oh dear.
I think you should release the clients.
Mighty Saul, King of Kings, you summoned me.
Ah, yes. That bloody Goliath is kicking up a storm out there again, so I wonder if you could do me a favour.
Of course, sire. I am your servant. Your wish is my command.
Great, thanks. Go out there and kill him, will you?
What?
Just, kill him. You did say my wish was your command, and etc., etc., etc.
Yeah, but I meant like play some soothing music on the harp or something.
No, I'd rather you just popped out and killed him, please.
Are you mad? Have you seen the size of him? He's massive.
He's only about 4 cubits, that's only quite big.
4? You're kidding. He's 6 cubits if he's a span.
All right, but, you know, the bigger they are,
What?
well, the harder they fall.
What does that mean?
Just that, you know, the underdog might not be such an underdog. I can see it being a saying for generations to come.
Because I beat Goliath.
Yeah, if you like. You'll be famous.
But I've got no chance. Look at him. He's killing everyone.
No, he's not.
He's knocked off another one, sire. Oh, and another one.
I tell you what, look, you can use these stones.
Ah, now I see. Magic stones. These will protect me, right?
Magic? Well, they're not magic.
Well, what am I meant to do with them?
Well, throw them at him.
Throw them at him? Are you mental? That's just going to make him more mad.
Oh, right, sorry. In that case, they are magic.
You're sure?
Yep, and look, if you kill him, you can marry one of my daughters.
Okay, I'll do it.
Great.
You're sure these stones will protect me?
Of course.
Okay, great.
That and your faith in God.
Who?
Okay, forget that bit. Concentrate on the stones and the daughter thing.
Right, yes.
You're going to be a hero.
Yes, you're right. This is my calling. I will defeat the Philistine. Mine will be a story of triumph over adversity.
Yes, the archetypal story of a small man beating a quite big man.
A very big man, but defeated he will be. By me, in front of his own army. Everyone will bow down to me. Today's events will be retold for generations to come, and forever people will know the story of Alan and Goliath. Charge!
Release the clowns!
And now on Radio Old, Loco Parentis by Dim Towling.
The tortoise looks at me. Your column is due tomorrow, you fuck, he seems to say. I look at the time. Time. That's an interesting concept. How it seems to slip away. I go to WhatsApp my friend Stephen Hawking, and then I remember he has had his allotted time on this planet. I feel sad. Sadness. How long would it take me to write 500 words on that? I wake up, my head pressed against the keyboard. I've accidentally written a few pages. Maybe there is something I can salvage, something I can build on, like a potter fashioning a beautiful vase from a raw lump of clay thrown onto a wheel, like Michelangelo finding a masterpiece within the uncarved block. Or was that the Chinese fella? I make a mental note to ask Will Gompertz at our next five-a-side match. I review the document. It's mostly unreadable. Yigish is the figured Soddlefoot Eskid performance poetry? BBC One prime time? Saturday night, maybe. But who to host? I call Nick Knowles to see if he's free for lunch, but he's got a meeting with Russia today. Lunch. There's something in that. Writing about food. Has that been done before? I make a mental note to ask my good friend Jay Rayner next time he takes me out to lunch for free. Damn it. I can't wait that long. I call him. He's busy having lunch for free at a new restaurant. And then I write about the food because that's what I do, he says down the phone. He sounds angry, like my wife, or the tortoise. Now, I'm really hungry. After a sandwich and 2 glasses of wine that we brought back from our house in France, a column about how great France is. I need inspiration. So I get a cab into town. Cabs. But my cabbie doesn't talk to me once. Even when I tell him who I am, he just pretends not to know me and keeps driving. 500 words on the invisibility of celebrity. After several hours in Denmark Street, hanging out with my muso friends at the banjo shop, I tire of them pretending to not know that I was in a band with Stephen Hawking and decide to surprise my wife after work. She doesn't look pleased to see me. She has an urgent job to finish. Something to do with promoting a new show in Russia. And then she's having dinner for free with a friend at a new restaurant. I go home because it's my turn to feed the tortoise. Tortoises.
Release the clowns!
This killer has us all out of whack, Baker. His riddles are just too diabolically clever. And now there's another body on the slab.
I can't understand it, sir. That last lead seemed a cert.
And yet it was just another wrong turn. A puzzle within an enigma wrapped up in a mystery in bed with a bamboozle.
A finagle, sir?
No, not that. But perhaps a flimflam.
D.S. Baker. It's the killer, sir.
Put him on speaker. Calling to send us on another wild goose chase, are you scoundrel?
Look out of the window. I'm across the street. You can't miss me.
What does that even mean?
Oh, look, sir.
See me?
Anything, Baker?
Some school kids, a pair of old ladies, someone dressed in a gorilla suit holding a placard that reads, "It's me, I'm the killer right here," with an arrow pointing at himself, talking on their mobile, a pizza delivery guy. Nothing suspicious, sir.
I'm waving at you.
The gorilla's waving.
Another dead end!
Damn it.
Just a minute, Baker. Without realising it, I think he's just given himself away. What did he say at the start?
Wild goose chase.
You said that, not me.
Right, Baker. And who was Goose?
Maverick's sidekick in Top Gun, sir.
Exactly. Played by Anthony Edwards, who also appeared in
Northern Exposure.
ER! Which pronounced phonetically is... an ancient city-state of Mesopotamia, or as it's now known, Iraq, the capital of which is...
Baghdad.
And my dad once brought a bag in Carnaby Street. Let's go!
Sir, that's breathtaking.
Unbelievable. Hey, pizza guy. I'm peckish.
Release the clowns.
Mr. and Mrs. Harrison,
Yes, that's us.
I'm Dr. Thompson.
How's Judith, Doctor? Is she all right?
As I think's been explained to you, this procedure is a lengthy one.
Yes?
It's a complicated operation, many unpredictable factors.
Can you tell yet whether it's...
Well, it was difficult.
But was it successful?
Successful. Well, as I say, it all seemed a bit difficult, so we stopped.
Stopped?
Yes, it was difficult, so we stopped.
You weighed up the odds and the chances of success were too...
Well, I wouldn't know. We stopped.
She just didn't have the fight? And you thought that it would be best...
Perhaps my colleague, senior consultant, Sir John? Sir John? I wondered if you could,
Oh, yes. Some of the techniques we use are what we call, fiddly. Now, in layman's terms, this means that, if, for example, you've left your glasses in the old, it's all rather... So we thought, hang on a minute, it's all getting rather difficult, let's stop.
So she's...
May I? I'm the chaplain here at Queen Mary's Hospital. Of all my duties, speaking to relatives like yourselves is, as you can imagine, one of the most difficult. So, I'm going to stop now. Goodbye.
Doctor, can we see her?
Oh, well, I mean, it is all the way... it's right up... Sir John?
It's upstairs.
Yes, it's upstairs. I mean, there is a lift, but that's all the way...
It's over there.
Exactly.
So you can see the problem right away. Nurse?
Could I get either of you a hot drink?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, please. Thank you. That would be nice.
So good of you.
Oh, really? Well, that means I've got to go all the way up to...
Well, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye?
Goodbye.
But should we...
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Well, do you think we should...
No.
No.
Paging Dr. Jarvis. Paging Dr. Jarvis. Could you please report to I can't read this. It's too hard. Forget it.
Release the Clown starred Casper Michaels, Alex Marion, Phil Whelans, Phil Nice, Karen Morden, Simon Edwards, Nick Hildred, Joe Tilley, Lenny Pickard-Aphnis, Emily Sargent, Marco Chu and Holly Meechan. It was written by Alex Marion, Nick Hildred, Simon Littlefield, Phil Whelans, Karen Morden and Phil Steele. The social media prestidigitator is Dan Willis and the show is produced by Nick Hildred and Alex Marion. If you want more laughs and entertainment, then why not check out these other great podcasts? Try the Hirsute Mayhem of Gravity Beard, the sheer fun of Two Girls on a Bench, the joys of the post-apocalyptic Gamma Radio, and the bizarre interstellar shenanigans of ABCD Bags. And if you like us, you'll love our Comrades in Sketch, The Comedy Geek, and This, That and the Other. And so ends Season 1. See you in 2 for Season 2.